it is a problem, to be fair, that there are no Australian journalists in China.
But isn't that the point? That if you believe in democracy and you're the Victorian Premier, you're going to China, and yes, I understand how difficult it is for journalists to get there, but he could have used this opportunity at the very least to make a point saying, I'm coming to China, we need to get relationships back on track, our trade is important, but we are a democracy in Australia. A central tenet of that is a free press. Therefore, I'm bringing them with me. That is not unreasonable.
As I understand it, his objectives are around issues like the education sector in Victoria and the access of Chinese students to the education sector and a range of similar issues. I can't speak to his media schedule or his itinerary, but I'm sure that he'll be available on his return for interviews. It is a problem, Laura, that there's no.
He hasn't put himself up for an interview for a while.
In China,
and that conference you're at, I've been there. I've been there with previous leaders. I've been there with I think 2 previous leaders. So it's not, beyond our capacity.
Well, I think it is certainly the case that in 2020 and 2021 and 2022 that Australian journalists have not been able to be in China.
Yeah.
We have different systems, of course.
Yep.
In Australia, we value freedom of the press and freedom of movement, and these concepts, they're important to our understanding of democracy.
Yep.
It would be a good thing if there were Australian journalists in the corridors of the conference that I'm at, and in China more broadly. It would serve to mean that there was better information, better analysis, and so it's in the interests of both countries, in my view, as well as being in the interest of the press gallery. I know that there is a lot of interest in this subject.
Yep.
And I've tried to do as much media engagement, not just with the international press and the Chinese press who are here, but also with Australian media while I've been on this trip. It's not perfect, and I expect that Mr. Andrews is encountering the same challenges. And we've got to focus on what our objective is here, and we'll raise these issues in a consistent and calm way as we work to stabilise the relationship.
All right, Tim Ayres, we really appreciate you talking to us from Bal. We appreciate the line staying steady for us and no mysterious cutouts.
It's been pretty good so far.
It's been good. It's been good.
That's very good. All right, I'll see you in a week or so.
See you soon.